Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm LJ if you're new to my channel. So today I'm gonna be creating this look. This is a no foundation makeup look, applying all different types of makeup products without foundation. This is the type of look I like to go for if I want the texture of my skin to still show and I want my makeup to look like close to my skin tone as possible. I love this look especially during the spring and during the summertime because it's just so natural. It's more so of like a skincare type of makeup look. So if you're interested, keep on watching. But if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and join the LJ family. Hit the bell so you're always notified of a new upload. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Okay, LJ, welcome to a channel where it's poppin'. Welcome to a YouTube.
Alright, so I'm gonna start off by cleaning my face. I just feel like I can kind of see, because I moisturize my face early in the morning. It's like 8 o'clock at night, and I can kind of see like the moisture residue on my skin. So I'm just using like a Neutrogena wipe to just kind of like wipe it off. So today's makeup look is like so simple, something that's like a 5-minute makeup look when you don't have foundation or you're just somebody who doesn't like to wear foundation. I'm just generally somebody who doesn't like wearing a lot of makeup, like loads and loads of makeup. Alright, so starting off with primer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. You guys know how much I love this primer. So I'm putting primer on even though I'm not putting on foundation because I'm still going in with like other stuff like concealer and stuff. So you still want to make sure your skin is primed. And this is also going to moisturize my skin. I need to shave my face. Look at that. Like you can see the hairs shining with the primer. I never knew I had that much hair until I really looked into it and I was like, whoa, I have hair on my face. First things first is obviously you want to cover any discoloration you have on your skin. So anything that looks kind of like a different color. Obviously I have still a breakout right here and then 2 of them right here. These are the ones that I was breaking out this month. So to cover up these 2 and a couple of them around my face, I'm going to use a concealer. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. So instead of foundation, I like to use a little bit of concealer just for like spot correcting, color correcting. So I'm placing a very small amount, and this shade is in the shade Deep Dark 54, which is very similar to the color of my skin. So I'm just blending that out with my finger to diffuse it. Place a little bit right here. And then anywhere that you see any darkness right here, I'm trying not to cover up like areas that are natural on my skin. Like these 2 are natural, so I'm not gonna cover that up. I do see a little something right there. Those are the only areas that I feel like needed to be covered up. So after color correcting or spot correcting, I'm gonna go in with concealer. So with this concealer, it's obviously gonna be a lighter concealer. I wanna conceal the areas on my eyes that are dark, that are so obvious. I'm using the Rare Beauty concealer in the shade 430W. The reason why I'm using a lighter concealer is because I wanted to highlight my skin as well. So I'm just gonna place a little bit like right here. I've been trying this new concealer hack thing and it's been really amazing, so that you use a less amount of concealer and focus it on the areas where you need it. So typically it's usually like this area right here, close to the bridge of my nose. I don't bring it all the way down here or over there unless maybe I'm going for like a different type of makeup look. With this makeup look, we're just going for something very natural. So I'm just placing it close to the bridge of my nose, bringing it a little bit around this area so I can blend it out. And then of course, placing a small amount on my chin area, forehead. And then once you apply that, you want to blend it out. I usually don't let it sit because we're not going for a full coverage makeup look. I like to also bring it down so that it diffuses downwards. And then whatever is left, I'm just going to place that on my eyelid area because it's also dark around that area. And this just immediately gets rid of that discoloration and gives your eyes like more of a highlighted look. And then I'm gonna place a little bit right here for reverse contour so that I can also sharpen up the look, give it a little bit of dimension. And I'm just using whatever is left on the brush. All right, so after applying the concealer, I'm gonna contour, and I'm using a foundation stick. This is by Anastasia. It's in the shade Earth. I really love this contour stick. It's so natural. So because I'm not using foundation, I'm trying to go with something that's natural so it's not too pigmented. For contour, you definitely want to go with something that is closer to your skin tone rather than something that is like really sharp, because you want it to look natural, obviously, if you're doing like a no foundation makeup look. So I love this contour because it's dark enough, but it's very close to my skin tone. It's not too dark. So I'm just placing it on my forehead. Of course, we're gonna need a little bit for the nose contour, and I'm gonna place a small amount on my chin area. And then I'm gonna use the beauty sponge to blend it out. With this, it kind of gives you like a natural type of makeup look. It's a little bit noticeable, but it's not too much. It's not like, you know, like you're wearing so much makeup. This is for people who just don't like wearing too much makeup. And sometimes I like to wear this makeup look during the summer, because during the summer it's more so like skin vibes and stuff like that. So I sometimes wear this makeup in the summer. So you want to go back in with the concealer sponge to make everything look nice and blended. And then of course, go back in with the concealer and blend it out. So after applying that, I'm not gonna set my skin just yet because I'm still going in with more cream product. So I'm gonna use blush. I'm using the Rare Beauty blush. This blush is really pigmented, so I'm kind of like nervous. I wanna get the new blushes that they have that are more so sheer, but I only have this one, the regular blush. This one is in the shade Lucky, which is like a super hot pink shade. So I'm literally placing a tad like this much on there. And using the same beauty blender I used for the contour, I'm just gonna use that to apply the blush. I'm gonna place a really small amount. And this is just to kind of give your skin like that sun-kissed look so that it's not like so plain. It adds a little bit of color. It's totally optional if you don't want to do this, but I like to do it because it adds just a little bit, like a little bit of color. So what I'm doing is I'm swirling it the back of my hand and then using the beauty blender so that it goes all over the beauty blender and it doesn't apply only on one place. All right, so after that, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the highlighters. So this is in the shade Transcend. This is the liquid luminizer. So literally placing a small amount because these are also really pigmented. I'm gonna use the beauty blender and just give my skin that natural highlighted glowy look. These products are perfect if they're just going on top of like your natural skin without foundation because they're just so like skin-like. You know, they give you like that skin-like finish. I realize with foundation it can be a little bit too much, but without foundation, honestly, these Rare Beauty, like the blush and the highlighter, they go on perfectly. You just have to make sure if your skin is dry to moisturize, but without foundation, it gives like that natural glow, and I love using them without foundation. So I place a very small amount also like around this area just to give me a little bit of glow as well, and then press. You want to make sure around this area you're really blending it out because sometimes the forehead is really hard to blend out. A little bit on the forehead area as well. All right, so for setting powder, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I love this setting powder for a natural makeup look. It's like my favorite. Very lightweight, it's kind of light, like very light on my skin because it's a translucent powder. So I'm just gonna place a little bit on the cap and I'm gonna use a brush to apply this. The reason why I'm using a brush because I don't want too much coverage. And I'm gonna start off by getting rid of the creasing, and I'm just gonna press that right underneath my eye and dust off the excess as I'm applying it. And then I'm gonna place a little bit of powder on the bridge of my nose to simmer down the oils. And then of course on my chin area. I'm trying to keep it like only on the area I place the concealer. I'm not trying to go all the way up where the highlight is because I still want that glowy look. So I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows. For eyebrows, I also like to do the bare minimum. So I'm taking the Anastasia pomade and using the Morphe M158 brush, I'm just going to create some natural strokes on my eyebrows. Just like small strokes that look very natural and go with the flow of my eyebrow hairs. And then after that, I just like to brush my eyebrows upwards to kind of see like what other spaces I need to fill in. All right, so that's it for the eyebrows. My eyebrows definitely need to get threaded because it's getting serious out here. It's getting very hairy and not equivalent. So I'm just gonna finish off my eyes. I wanna use a bronzer for my eyes just to give my skin that natural look. So I'm using the Morphe Glamour Bronze in the shade Leader. You guys know this is like my lazy eyeshadow look. If I'm not really trying to do eyeshadow, I kind of want my eyes to look done. And then after that, I'm gonna place a little bit of mascara just because I really love how eyelashes look. So for mascara, I'm using this Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara. All right, so I went ahead and popped my lashes on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. So for lips, I'm gonna use the Morphe lip liner in the shade Transcend. Lip liner is a must for me because it adds dimension onto my lips, gives it a little shape. And then I'm just gonna use my favorite lipstick, which is the Revlon Glass Shine lipstick in the shade Toasting Glosses. All right, lastly, you can spray your face if you want to. Right now, I like the way like my skin looks. It doesn't look like too matte. It doesn't look too dewy. It looks perfectly. I feel like if I spray my face, it'll look too dewy and kind of like a little bit oily. All right, so that's it for this makeup look. It's like a very simple 5-minute makeup look, no foundation. It's like a routine that I do if I'm just going for like something very simple and natural, so people can tell like you have a little bit of makeup, but it's not too much. It looks perfect with your skin color. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair, put on my outfit, and I'll be back with the final look. All right guys, so this is the final look of this video. This is like my go-to no foundation makeup look that I like to wear if I want to be simple. Sometimes you just don't feel like wearing too much makeup, or you want your makeup to look as natural as possible, and this is definitely the look I would go for. I've done one before, but it was a little bit different. I didn't have any lashes on and stuff like that, but this is like my updated no foundation makeup look. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and join the LJ family. At the end of the day, it is free and everybody is welcomed, okay? Also hit the bell so you're always notified of a new upload. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video.
KLJ, welcome to a channel where it's poppin'. You better subscribe, got it on lock, yeah. Got it on lock, yeah. We need more likes, more views, yeah. You can leave a comment too. Welcome to our YouTube. Welcome to our YouTube.